Welcome back to another episode of Tiger Talk Tuesdays. It's your boy, Cass-Ron.
And your other boy, Willy Wonka.
Alright.
So, had a job interview yesterday, right? And, well, I didn't get the job because they said they didn't have any night positions. They were looking for day people, but I got school, so I can't do that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
And, Adrian had applied for this same job that Sunday and gotten the job, so that kind of hurt a little
Same
bit.
day.
Same day.
The interview, at the end of the interview, she's like, alright, I'm hiring you. I'm like, cool.
Dead serious?
Then,
That actually sucks. Well, anyway, so didn't get the job. Super disappointed, right? Like, of course I would be, right? Why wouldn't I? I didn't get the job because it's like, dude, why? You know?
Yeah.
And so I'm pulling out of the parking lot, and could have gone the easy way, just around the building, you know, back up, turn, go around, easy.
Easy.
But I did a 40 point 40 point turn. And stopped the entire gas station. There was a line going all the way back to that main road that leads to the hospital, you know, on the base.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's how long the line was. And nobody could move or go anywhere because I was blocking everybody. So I'm beat red. And as I finally get out, they're all like raising their hands at me going, hey, what the heck, man, bro? And I'm like, sorry, man, I'm just trying to leave.
Sorry, man.
I'm sorry. And then I get out of the base and I'm driving down the road and it's 65 miles an hour. And this guy in front of me is going 30 in a 65. And
As you do.
You know, I really don't like slow drivers.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, go the speed limit or get off the road. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anyway, and I would have just gone around him, right? Because that's what I was planning on doing. So this guy kept riding in my blind spot and trying to pass me. So then I just kept going faster and faster. So that way he like couldn't pass me, but he just stayed right behind me. And then I eventually just veered in front of him, veered around the 30-mile-an-hour car, and I'm going. You know, I'm cruising, doing good.
Then you hear police sirens.
No, that actually didn't happen, surprisingly, you know, considering how horrible it was after that. Alright, so, you know, disappointed, sad. It got to the point where I was yelling at the radio when a commercial came on. Like, a commercial would come on and I'd be like, what the heck? And then, like, bang on my steering wheel like 100 times. And then, so I go to McDonald's, because, you know, drinks are like $1.
Yeah.
$1.06, right? I go to open my coin slot. And it's not opening. So I'm pissed. Friggin' didn't get the job. Coin thing isn't opening because the stupid cigarette lighter is being pushed up by pennies that were underneath it, so I like basically locked it in there. So you know what I do? Like a smart person, you know, window scrapers for your window? I try to pry it open with the window scraper, and it's like, listen, I didn't have anything to open it, so I was like, had the window scraper, I'm like, getting angry, pissed off at it, trying to pry it open, and this guy like sees me struggling, and he walks over and I roll down my window and he goes, and I was like, yes? And he goes, you okay? No, I'm not. And I rolled up the window in his face and I continued to pry at my coin holder. And then he walked away, and you know, in defeat, I like slammed my head down on my steering wheel and honked the horn. But it turns out there was a lady walking her dog, and the dog like flew, and the lady's looking at me like, ooh, you know, like now she's mad at me. I'm the worst day ever, you know, and I'm driving home, pissed off, didn't get my root beer, didn't get the job, got nothing. I'm mad, people are going slow, music's making me mad, and I pull into my driveway, and I punch the coin thing, and it opened. I just sat in my car and screamed for a solid 3 minutes, just out of rage.
Oh, that's great.
And then I went inside, I was like, yeah, I didn't get the job, but it's fine. And then I walked up and I went to bed because I was so pissed.
When was your interview?
Yesterday,
I know, what time?
4.
You went to bed when you got home from the interview at 4?
I got home from the interview at 5.
You went to bed at 5?
Yeah, well, like nap, but not like
Oh.
sleep. Because I need food, bro. Right? And then, so my day kind of sucked throughout that whole time. And then I went to Mutual and we had Battleship.
Mm-hmm. You went to where?
We went and played Battleship at the church.
Oh.
It's like human Battleship, and you're like laying down on the ground. You like throw a ball over.
Human.
Yeah, you're like laying on the ground and you throw over, and then you try to hit people, right? And I was the last one alive, bro. I won Battleship, and it's awesome. Okay, that was the validation I needed, the happiness I needed, and then I just ate food, and then I was all good.
All good. All ready to go.
And then show up to school today, hit 6th period, you know how it is, and I'm sitting there, and then another girl who's working at Pizza Hut currently goes, "Hey Carson," I was like, "What's good?" And then she goes, "I'm your new manager." I was like, "What are you talking about?"
I don't got a job.
I was like, I ain't got no manager. I ain't even got a job. What you talking? And she goes, "Nah, she said that you got the job and it's gonna be you and Adrian cooking." And I was like, huh?
Wait, so it's gonna be me, you, and she's gonna be the manager? At
She's
the same
gonna be
time?
the manager and the driver.
Oh.
She's gonna manage us cooking since she's been cooking for a while.
Uh-huh.
And then she's also gonna be a driver with whoever else works there.
Did she get a raise for that?
Probably. But, and I was like, she ain't contacted me. I don't know what you're smoking, right? And so I'm like being like deceptive and a cynic because I don't want to get my hopes up and have my dreams shattered again. And oh my gosh, I'm crying. Sorry. Excuse me. Okay. And she goes, "But dude, for real, like she's probably gonna give you a call later tonight." And I was like, heck yes, Borther. I was so happy. And so now I'm just waiting for an email or a phone call.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna have a job.
Well, she said I got the job on Sunday, right? So then she said come back Tuesday. It's like she sent me an email and I had to fill out a bunch of stuff. And then, so I had to come back Tuesday with my ID and a birth certificate. So she had to do a bunch of stuff on her end to hire me, right? But has she said the same thing to you? Like, oh wait, no, you haven't confirmed that you have.
Yeah, she hasn't hit me up yet.
Oh yeah, well, if she does, then she'll say bring an ID and your birth certificate to Pizza Hut, and they'll like do stuff on their end. But you should probably bring like a social security number or something like that because she might need more. But yeah. Anyway, she does that, and because the government shutdown, she says like when she tries to enter me as an employee, it says pending, and like doesn't like work right away. So she said that she wanted me to start training this weekend, but since that like won't go through, she doesn't know when it will start again, so she'll hit me up when it like goes through.
So you don't have training this Saturday, is it?
No.
Whack.
I know.
Hey, but that means we might be able to get training at the same time too.
It does.
By the way, me and Adrian are like broskies. Like Brosidon, king of the Broshin, and Abraham Lincoln. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Hey,
bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Like
bro.
Brahma Lama Ding Dongs. You can't even handle our bros. And Pizza Hut isn't ready for this.
That's right.
They ain't ready for it.
And sometimes she said that like on like slow days it's just gonna be 2. So
What do you mean?
like it's just gonna be 2. Say I don't know. I think Tuesdays are like slow days, Mondays because like it's not the weekend and stuff.
Right.
Those are gonna be like us 2. But then on Fridays the max is gonna be like maybe 5.
She don't even have that many people, so she
She's
can't.
13.
And I bet you they all work nights, so you better. Well, aren't a bunch of them leaving too?
A couple are. One
Quit.
did they?
Yeah, I was like, I really need drivers because our driver just quit, and one of our drivers just quit today. So.
Oh well, I didn't know about that. So the driver quit, and then
One of them's leaving,
it's Japan, and then one of them's retiring.
and a couple are graduating.
Yeah, and then what's her name? Zoe's graduating. Yeah, in June. Oh, May, June.
I'm graduating,
And you're graduating.
but I'm not leaving until I'm 18 for
Yeah.
my mission. So
When are you 18?
Huh?
When do you turn 18?
September.
So yeah.
Yeah.
She'll have me longer.
She'll have me longer.
Longer, yes.
But yeah. So I'm hyped. I've had a job before.
Me neither. Like.
I said I have had a job.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're
Working construction with my uncle, bro.
your uncle.
Like, and like he didn't treat me like I was like his relative, bro. He's like, listen, I'm gonna treat you like an employee, so you know what it's like out there in the real world. And he still picked on me like I was his relative. So I mean, I'm not ready for the real world.
Yeah.
Hey, but guess what?
What?
I learned how to manage my money. That's good. Learned how to show up to work on time. That's good. Learned how to be productive and like keep working throughout the day instead of just being lazy and be like, hold on, you know.
Yeah, I feel.
So like we're words.
Exactly.
What?
Very
That's
well
the
said.
word I'm looking for. I am ready in those areas. There we go. That's what
All right.
I kept saying requirement for this area.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And like if we both, since we both have the job, then we could like if one of us for some reason doesn't want to work one shift, we can ask each other to like, oh hey, can you take this shift? It'll be easier, so we can like switch out. So it'll be more of a. Yeah.
Hey, we got a special guest here, Zach. Oh
Here.
yeah, get back. Yeah, okay, yeah.
That's what I thought.
He ran away
ran away real quick.
real quick and in a hurry.
He just wants to
Say what's up.
watch us.
Hi.
That's Zach.
That's Zachery right there for you.
Oh,
Zach your
wow.
rider.
Because Zach, you're a special guest now.
No. Okay.
Welcome,
Featuring Zach.
Zach, featuring Zach. How would you spell that?
Z-A-C-H.
No, I know, but like so that people pronounce it Zach and not
That's a
Zach.
good question. How would you spell that?
Z-A-C.
T-C-H. Z-A-T-C-h.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
Thatch.
Okay.
Yeah, Z-A-T-C-H. We're gonna put the title in featuring Z-A-T-C-H.
Yeah, that's gonna be the title. Featuring Zach.
Featuring?
Featuring.
Featuring?
Yeah, featuring.
Featuring. Oh, also, I calculated it out, right? So, if, theoretically, we start working the week after next,
Yes.
then, and we work up until, like, a couple days before we have the big Anaheim trip,
Mm-hmm.
then we'd accumulate approximately, and if we, how many hours are you working per week?
15, 20.
Yeah, same. So, I calculated as an average of 17 hours, because that's, like, in the middle.
Right.
So, that would approximate to about $1,900
But that's
without tax.
Without
So it's like
spending anything.
it's
either.
$1,960. So with tax, I don't know how much that
So
would
look,
take.
like,
So I do
here's how I be doing, right?
Mhm.
So it's very. My uncle told me this, and it's super important. Save before you spend.
Exactly.
Right. So
Uh-huh.
like, cut it. So I have to pay. I pay tithing, right? That's
Mhm.
like a thing we do at our church
Mhm.
because some people don't have enough money to support their families.
Mhm.
So some of us pay tithing, so that way we can give them money to help them, right?
Mhm.
So that's 10%. Okay.
Mhm.
So I cut it in half. Okay. My paycheck in half. I put that half in the bank account, and then I tithe 10%, and then I spend whatever I have left.
Mhm.
See what I'm saying?
So with that, you'd have 1,900. That's about like $950
Mhm.
for in the bank.
Yep.
So and then 95 for your tithing. So that's 10%. So that would be 860 about somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's way more than 600. Which
Yeah, and that's in the 600. That's without
Yeah.
fundraising.
That's
without
like-
discounts.
to be safe, put it.
That's our like base.
yeah.
So hyped
For
up.
those who don't know what we're talking about, there's a trip in Anaheim, and
It's a journalism trip
Yep.
where we go and we learn lots of cool things and
About
just hang out in
journalism.
California
And then we're staying there for a couple days. And the very last day,
like 4 or 5 days.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the very last day, we're going to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
So that's gonna be cool.
Oh.
And we have there was a trip in San Francisco that I went to last year. Hotel, like we were afraid to breathe because they charged us extra.
To breathe.
That's what it felt like. Like literally,
Just
you
everything.
had to pay for Wi-Fi, pay for like using their outlets in the lobby.
Uh-huh.
You had to like pay to use the outlet. It's like,
Jeez.
are you serious?
Was it like a
You
really?
had to pay to use the bathroom.
Was it like a janky hotel?
No, it was like a 5-star hotel, bro.
Oh, that's fun.
Well, yeah, but I mean, still, it was like the jankiest 5-star hotel you've ever seen. Like it's like they spent all the money on the lobby and then just like threw rooms together.
Oh.
It's like a Hotel Inn
Mhm.
room style,
Mm.
but the rest of it's 5-star.
Oh.
That's how it was,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
And so we were there for a couple days, and that was a lot of fun.
Mm.
But this time I think we're going to do a Best Western. Got free breakfast, free Wi-Fi,
Mhm.
and a pool.
I remember one time I was in Las Vegas. It was at the Bellagio. It's like a great hotel.
Real fancy.
And then like in the rooms, it's like a mini snack bar, like on the TV stand basically. So there's a mini fridge.
You had to pay for those, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
filled with a bunch of drinks, and then on the stand was all the snacks and stuff.
Mm.
And then they were super expensive. Like a bottle of water was like $5.
Yeah, that's how it was at the hotel that we were at,
Uh-huh.
and you know, we got there and they didn't really have very good cable. You know how it is.
Yeah.
And so Zach found some like HDMI cable. Zach, yeah, found some HDMI cables
Uh-huh.
and like hooked it up to his laptop, and we just watched Netflix. I always fell asleep first though. I could never finish a movie. They'd like start a movie and then I passed out just because that's how jam packed it was. You know.
Jeez. Like, what's it called? And like, my dad at the Bellagio, he would grab a thing. So he grabbed something off of one of those snack bars. He's like, Then he saw the price tag. He's like, oh. And like, since it's like weighted, so they know if you take something, he just kind of put it back. And then he's like, he called them. He's like, oh, my son accidentally took something off the thing. Can I get a refund on that? And they're like, oh yeah, sure. But
Ours
actually,
were weighted.
they weren't weighted.
They weren't weighted.
So you just snatch.
Well, I mean, we lifted it up and we actually checked for like weights and stuff. And so what Vanessa did, she like drank the water and then she filled it up with the one in the sink and she put it back. And you couldn't tell, like you virtually couldn't tell, except the water was garbage, like kind of
Like
garbage.
the tap.
Yeah, it tasted like tap water. I'm pretty sure they just got a fancy bottle, filled it with tap water, and made it cost $5.
Jeez.
Like it's like bruh. But okay. You know how when you go to a hotel and you get like shampoo and conditioner, bro? The shampoo and conditioner of that place was out of this world. Like my hair has
God,
never been so soft in my like you'd run your hand through it and you wouldn't even feel it. That's how soft it was. It was like the softest blanket ever.
Oof.
And they were all like, yeah, no way. And then everybody ran their fingers through my hair and they're like, yo. I was like, yeah, bro.
Yeah, but they come in like one serving of.
Well, yeah, that's so that you can fit them on the plane back.
Yeah. Just go up to like the maid cart and just take
That's
them
what I
out.
did. Okay, so you know how they refill them if they're empty, right? So I just tipped them over and made it look like they were empty, so they just kept putting more in there. And so like, I had a ton by the time we left.
Gosh. What do you mean you tipped it over?
Like, you know, when you're done using it, you tip it over so it looks like it's empty because there's that space at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Crazy.
I hacked the system, got free shampoo and conditioner,
Gosh darn.
and then I ran out when I got home and I cried.
I wonder if they have a pool in there. Will it be hot enough?
But-
No, right?
It's California, yes.
I mean,
Yes,
it has to
will.
be pretty hot.
It's an indoor
Oh,
pool.
okay, cool. Wait, have we already decided the hotel?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
the Best Western.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I just said that.
Yeah.
Did you miss that?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, and okay, so we found a Super Duper Burger in San Francisco. Okay, greatest place. No, listen, it sounds like some
It
rinky
sounds
dink
made
thing.
up.
It's so real and it's so good,
Uh-huh.
you know. And it was cheap, it was affordable, and we're all broke. So you know, we're running out of food, have a panic attack, and then we're walking around. Me and Zach just like stumbled upon it. It's like, Zach, I'm so sorry. That's my bad. But Zach over here, and then you know we're walking around in San Francisco, and we find it's a Super Duper Burger, and we're like, sure, why not? And we just like walked in, and it was beautiful in there. Like literally, it would have like burnt wood, like as the tile. So it was like that was like the style.
Uh-huh.
So it was like really beautiful looking. It had like a top floor that looked down on like the general eating area,
Yeah.
and it was so nice. It was so pretty. It was so affordable, and it was like, bruh, $7 for a large drink,
Jesus Christ.
a burger, like in a meal. It was
wow.
$7 in California.
That's more.
Bruh, it was like, oh. And then one day, we were all needing food, and then Miss Burden went with us, and we ordered everybody everything, and there was a time when Zach and Miss Martin, Zach and Miss Martin went out to go get a pizza from a nearby pizza joint, and then almost as soon, 5 minutes after they left, there was like an ambulance, and there was cop cars all around the hotel, and we're all like, oh no, we're all like, peeking our ears out the window, trying to listen to the police scanners from
Miss Burden, no.
No, it was Miss Martin and Zach.
Uh-huh.
Miss Burden was, I think she was like dealing with some room keys that never work or anything. I don't know, something stupid. But, you know, we're sitting there and we're like, no, we're like texting them. We're like, please respond, please don't be dead. And then they get back and it's like, why you been texting us? And they walk in as we're like crying at the window. No! And then, you know, they walk in, why you crying? Jeez, we just got the pizza. We're like, why didn't you text back? And they're like, they didn't think it was important. What? What?
Yeah, I once went to San Francisco, and I got this burrito the size of a small dog called the Hulk, and it had like avocado in it and stuff, and it was pretty good. I don't know why I brought this story up, because San Francisco is basically Los Angeles.
Pretty much. San Francisco's awesome. I love San
I
Francisco.
feel like anyone whoever's been to San Francisco and Los Angeles regularly are like, no, they're not.
Yeah, but San Francisco was, I don't know. You know, you never. Okay, so listen, me being the nice gentlemanly person I am, there was a lady, who was standing there. She looked freezing, and I was like, oh my gosh. And she was like covered in dirt and everything. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I was like, hey, are you okay? She goes, do you have any money? I need some breakfast so I can feed my baby. You could definitely see the pillow sticking out from underneath the thing. I was like, you kidding me right now? I was there for 15 minutes. Okay, because I could not get away. Because every nice bone in my body was like, you gotta stay and help this person. You gotta stay and help her. And she just kept talking and asking me for money. I was like, I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money. No, please stop. I got nothing. And then until finally Zach came back and like grabbed my arm and was like, we gotta go. And so we're leaving. And I was like, I'm sorry. Like, yeah. And then, it took everything in my power not to just like give people all of my money because I just felt bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then this lady, dressed probably nicer than anybody I've ever seen in my life, walked up and said she didn't have any money. Her kids had better shoes than me.
Oh my.
Yeah, and they're like, because she was like speaking in some other language. I don't know what language. She's like, and Aspen's like reaching into her pouch, and Vanessa's like, stop. Sorry, ma'am. This, no, this isn't gonna cut it. And she goes, she's like, I know you speak English, so no. And Miss Burton came over, can you please leave my kids alone, please? And she's like, whoa. And then she like walked away. And then the kid looked really sad. And I was like,
what if they were liars?
and what? Doesn't mean the kid didn't look sad. He was a really good friggin' actor, bro. And then, not Vanessa, Aspen got food poisoning.
She got food
Like
poisoning.
the first day we were there.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty bad. First experience on a plane was awful, like terrible turbulence going out and coming in.
How long's the flight?
To Seattle is like about an hour.
Oh yeah, you have to go to Seattle then.
Yeah, it's about an hour, and then the other one's like 2 hours.
Oh.
So not too much, like 3 hours total.
Mhm.
But I know, right? It's pretty whack. Well, hey.
I'm gonna say weird, but like what?
I know, right? It's pretty quack.
A little knee slapper right there.
Right? No, you want to hear a near slapper?
Near slap.
A near slapper.
Near
You want to hear
slapper.
a knee slapper?
Yes.
So, my girlfriend,
Yes.
right, plays the flute. She goes, Carson, can you go
What a
grab my
name.
flute? And I said, absolutely. And she goes, I want to be mad, but that was pretty good. I was like, oh, I know.
Oh, that's good.
And then she left me. No, I'm just kidding. I made a dad joke, and she left me for her dog.
Jeez.
I'm just kidding.
What's this?
Pay attention. We're recording.
Yes. Anyway, who's all going this time?
Well, Charlie says he's going, but he's not.
Is he? Why?
If you met him, he's broke.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, but what if we just don't want to go to Disneyland? So you guys all go to Disneyland and I just stay in the hotel. I was like, have you never been on a field trip, like, ever in your life? Have you ever watched a high school movie with a field trip in it, ever?
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
They're always like, at midnight, they knock on the door, it's like, let's go swimming.
There's like, let's go swim. And you talk about Spider-Man, bro. I know you is, but like,
But then I
was like, listen,
super suit.
I was like, if you going,
you go to Disneyland.
you going to Disneyland, because you can't go by yourself, especially not in California,
Yeah.
where you don't know anybody, and nobody know you, and you don't know who, and but, it's like, are you kidding me? He's like, well, then I'm not going to be able to go, and I was like,
Good
not,
riddance.
I was like, no. I was like, well, wasn't surprised.
So it's you, me, Zach,
Brandon.
Aspen. Is Vanessa going?
Vanessa's going to try and go, yeah.
Vanessa maybe.
Miss Martin?
Martin. Who's Miss Martin?
No. Miss Martin, you don't know Miss Martin.
Okay.
She doesn't come in very often.
Oh.
And then we got James,
James.
the IT guy.
You guys.
Yeah,
Why?
bro, because he was like, we were like talking about how much we love San Francisco, and James, the IT guy, is like sitting over in the corner, and then Vanessa goes, hey James, you want to go to California? And Miss Burton goes, yeah, I might need a male chaperone. And James goes, sure, I'll go. We're all like, heck yeah, bro.
James.
Yeah,
Gosh,
I barely know the guy.
Yeah.
Zach's like, oh yes, yeah, James, go. And I'm like, hey, bro, chill. But yeah, I think some people from the journalism class are going too. I think Nicole wants to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has her name up there.
But and then Miss Burden obviously is going. She's a teacher. She's
Yeah.
deaf. No, but yeah, I think that's about it. That's more people than there was last time. There was 5 people. Wait, no. There was me, Nayeli, Zach, Zach, Aspen, and Vanessa. So 5 students and 2 teachers.
Wait, so there's gonna be 3 chaperones this year.
Yeah, because there's more people.
Yeah.
And there's definitely more boys.
Yeah.
It was just me and Zach last time, so his room's like... What the heck was that, Adrian? No! No. Okay, anyway. Okay, anyway. So there's gonna be 4 guys this day. Oh, I think Jerem wants to go too.
Oh yeah.
But he's broke. He says he's probably not gonna go.
Oh.
But he'd be cool to go. He's pretty chill.
Who's this trip? Is this open to all our classes?
It's open to all of our yearbook students
Mm-hmm.
and a few journalism people. Because, yeah, 'cause some of them just wouldn't be able to handle it.
Oh.
Because they're irresponsible. Or just not mentally stable. That's not where I was going. That's... Oh my gosh. Adrian! Because they're just not ready to go.
Like mentally.
Stop! We're cutting that
they're
out.
not responsible.
Yes, they are not
Like,
mentally
They're not.
at a maturity level.
Yeah, that's what that was.
I was like, what the heck are you doing, bro?
I didn't mean they're actually.
I was like, come on, man.
No, like yeah, they're not mature enough to handle the responsibility
Of going on a trip
out of.
out of state. Alright. Oh man.
Gosh darn.
I'm so hyped though. I've been hyped since we came back from San Francisco last year. I've wanted to get out of Mountain Home since last year.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, listen, Mountain Home is not a bad town, but it is so boring. If you want a town that has nothing in it other than old shops and stupid delis, then Mountain Home's the place for you. Oh, and desert. Can't forget desert. That's...
I'm like doing mental math for like the calculations of salary.
You probably eat carrots. Freaking nerd.
Carrots don't help your eyesight.
It's a lie.
It's a lie.
Don't eat carrots, kids. It's bad for your social life and reputation, and
It's true.
bad for your health just in general.
Anyone who eats carrots is a nerd.
Yep, only nerds eat carrots.
That's right.
And Chesmond. Chesmond isn't a nerd. He's...
Wait.
Excuse me? That one actually really hurt my hand. That one
Good.
was solid.
That was very solid.
Ah.
Is there an aquarium?
What? There's probably one at Disneyland at the Nemo exhibit. How do you know?
Because I've been there
That you don't know that.
last year.
I bet we should go to SeaWorld instead.
We should.
No, that's in San Diego.
No,
that's way far.
Yeah,
bro.
and they don't even have Mushu. What's his name?
Yeah, I think.
No, it's not Mushu. That's the guy from Mulan.
Misha.
No, it's something with an M. It's Shamu.
Yeah! Shamu! Shamu! I went to SeaWorld during his farewell year.
Did you?
I did.
I went before.
He splashed me in the face hole and it hurt a lot. That's no. But you probably eat popcorn with a spoon.
No. Why would I do that?
You know what? You strike me as the kind of guy that holds pinball flippers.
Pinball flippers?
Yeah, you know how you can like push them and then they flick around?
Uh-huh.
You're the kind of person that like holds them down.
No.
Yeah,
I hate that.
that's-
Like,
that-
if the ball is coming to the side, I'll like push it up so it won't roll off, and then I'll put it down, and then when it's gonna come to the end, I flick it back up so it goes boom.
No, you hold the pinball
No, I
flippers
don't
because you're
hit
a
pinball
freaking nerd and
flippers.
eat carrots.
Nope.
Terrible Wi-Fi, no Ethernet cable looking.
Guy.
I was just gonna finish that looking, but you know it's fine.
Yeah.
So, nut.
No,
Nuts are good for your health. Did you know that?
they are.
They're
They're
almonds.
Protein.
Almonds.
Peanuts.
You know, I think they
Chestnuts.
called it almond milk because they were too afraid to call it nut juice.
Almond milk.
Almond milk.
Almond milk.
You know how it be, boys.
Anyway.
You ever just like crush a walnut in your hand?
No.
I did that once when I cut my hand and I started bleeding. I was just like, boom! And then I started bleeding. I was like, ah!
Anyway, that's all the time we have. Well,
Keep it crispy.
we'll be here next week. support us on our Patreon.
Adrian, stop! No!
Yes.
Willy, if you don't get your Willy Wonka looking self out of this Patreon nonsense, we don't have a Patreon.
Yeah,